Hello, and so I'm here with my friend Valerie, and we just got finished hanging out together, which we enjoy doing. But we wanted to talk some more about this empty nest and how that, children go off to school, children move out, they get their own apartments or whatever they do. But also God showed us that there are other things that go on that shift our families and our homes. And we can feel that emptiness. And I talked about how my husband, when he passed away, wow, that shifted my family. And there was a lot of changes that went on there. And that was hard for me. And it took a while. But also there are little tiny changes that happen in our families that we don't think anything about.
Yes.
We know they happen, but I think we're expected to just continue to go. Keep moving forward, right? Because if we're tough women like we are, right? We just keep going no matter what.
Yes.
But when we do that, we are not dealing with the emotions. Have you found that to be challenging?
Yes, absolutely. Because I've had some changes in my life as well. And so it made me think about my son-in-law dying and having to help my daughter. And his dog had some health issues and she was older and I had to put her down and just things like that. And those are major changes. And then now my youngest daughter's having a baby. So all of these things matter, and we're supposed to be going to our friends and having discussions so that we can process these things and to go to God and ask God to help us through this so that we can move forward, so we're not stuck in that or stuffing those things down.
Right. And for women, oh my gosh, is that what we do?
Yes.
Now, you guys might do it too, but you do it a little differently than we do it, right? But we have a tendency to stuff those feelings down. They start piling up. I remember a time in my life when I literally felt so heavy with emotions that I felt like I was literally flipping, and all of a sudden I felt like I was just under so much weight. I didn't even know how I got there. I didn't even know what feelings I had. I didn't know what problems had caused it. I just know that I wasn't in a good place. So then I had to find somebody. Thank goodness at one point I had a counselor, so I had somebody that I could go just literally just start talking until I got down to what started me shifting and being weighed down by things. So what God wanted me to say about this is, for us to share is, be very careful with those small little changes and shifts that go on in your family. Don't ignore them. You have to find somebody like Valerie and I have each other that we can get together and we can talk girl stuff. We can share with each other how we feel without somebody saying, oh, just let it go. Well, I do tell her to let it go sometimes. She tells me the same thing sometimes, But we encourage each other in this journey. So we're not carrying the weight of the world. We're talking about it. We're sharing it.
Yes.
We feel safe with each other. And then we can grow and move on. And we can get that weight off of us so that we can go on with the other victories God has for us.
Amen. Yes.
And some of it, depending on how difficult it is, we have to pray and seek God for the solution.
Yes.
Instead of just letting it be. People know pets have a very special place. Like you,
That's right.
They have a very special place in your heart. And so when you lose a pet, it's hard because I've been there with you through that a couple of times.
Yes,
and we've talked through it. She looks at me and she goes, I know it's not that important to you. I said, I know, but I also know how important it is to you.
Yes.
And so then we'll still support each other. So key message here is, don't let the things build up.
Yes.
Take them to God and get a solution. Find someone to share and talk about it where you feel safe.
Yes.
Not a gossip session. This is not a gossip session. Because God says, that we're not supposed to be, sharing stuff like that and gossiping. But he also says, cast your cares on him because he cares for you. And so we just want to let you know that God cares for you.
Yes.
He cares for us. And let's take that to him. And if you're doing this by yourself and you don't know how to do this, if you need more help, reach out. Valerie, she does some discipleship. And I do some mentoring with women and do some coaching with men so that we can start living the life God has always intended for us to live instead of being weighed down with life's emotions.
Yes.
So anyway, guys, we don't want to keep you any longer. That's what we wanted to share tonight. Thank you, Valerie, for being with me tonight. This is awesome. And so God bless you guys. And reach out to us on Facebook if you want to know more. We'll talk to you soon. God bless you. Bye for now.